And we should be live. I think so. Can you hear me well, by the way? There is a 30-second delay, which I cannot change. It's due to YouTube. I wish I was able to actually start the stream and then just go for it from the first second, but I can't. There is this 30-second delay, so just keep that in mind as we are actually live streaming. Hello everyone, this is actually a pre-show for the main event, which is starting in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's going to happen on their official Twitch channel, so if you want to see the Night City Wire without us reacting to it, go to twitch.com, I think slash, let me see, slash CD Projekt Red, if you want to follow their stream like from their official account. Yeah, welcome back everyone. Yeah, it's amazing to see you all. I'm super excited. I barely slept last night. I honestly couldn't because as much as I want their stream to go well, I also want my stream to go well, because if you're going to follow the stream from my channel, I want to give you the best experience possible. Now, what are we going to see on Night City Wire? They confirmed yesterday we're going to see the trailer, the new trailer, new gameplay, and Q&A. I think after that. I am not sure if the entire event is going to be for 25 minutes with the Q&A, or is it going to be trailer, gameplay, and then Q&A after those 25 minutes. I really wish for 25 minutes of gameplay, honestly. I wish, but we'll see. We don't have any information about that. But one thing they did confirm is that we are actually going to talk about Braindance. That is an actual feature in the game. And long time ago, they actually talked about Braindance, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically VR, like a whole new level of VR. It takes over everything, every single one of your senses, from hearing to your sight to everything. You feel fully immersed in that VR, into that Braindance. And Braindance, it's not really the cool thing. It has its positive and negative sides, because in 2077, entertainment is basically the same that we have today, but most people consume entertainment through this Braindance. My God, my brain is freezing over here, and that Braindance can be used to play games, to watch films, and when you watch films through Braindance, it actually feels like you are playing that character in a film. Obviously, everything can be pre-recorded. You don't actually move, but you also have Braindances which could be, for all purposes. But they can also be negative, because they can like sell you a corrupted Braindance or something might happen. And Braindance is also used to treat patients in the world of Cyberpunk who went through cyberpsychosis, who got so many augmentations into their body that their humanity index just went down and they start murdering everyone around them. That's something you actually saw in the first trailer for Cyberpunk 2077, that woman who was being attacked, I guess, by the Max Stack, the Psycho Squad. These guys are some of the most trained, let's say, officers out there. They are activated only in the worst case scenario, when there is a broken, augmented person on the streets. They go in and they apprehend that person. They don't really kill them. Like, you saw at the end of the trailer that you can actually rewire their brain. That's possible. So if you go full Cyber Psycho, they can rewire your brain. And they actually use Braindance to give you good memories that you can go through. It's like a dream, in a sense, that you go through. So yeah. Cyberpunk is realistically futuristic. Cyberpunk is becoming more and more of a reality. And do we have 600 people watching? Thank you so much for coming. So yeah, this is a pre-show. We have some things to talk about. We have some things to talk about from yesterday. But yeah, I don't know if like the entire stream is going to be around Braindance, or is it going to be just one small feature. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I really hope they show techie gameplay, and I want to see just how updated the gameplay is. Even the build, again, I was telling you that last time, even the build that we had for Deep Dive, it was actually a month's old build that they showed. So yeah. Already augmented by headphones. Did they offer you early hands-on, bro? No, they didn't. it's not up to me. So yeah, I wasn't actually given a chance to try out the game. And I'm not lying to you, there is no surprise in that sense, because again, if I was under NDA, non-disclosure agreement, I wouldn't be able to lie about it. I would just say that I have no comment. So yeah, I didn't get the demo, but we'll see. It's their decision, not mine to make. So we'll see what it is in the future. But so far, it's been, what I've heard has been very limited. But yeah. What platform is it going to be on? You mean the stream or the game? The stream is going to be on Twitch. On the official CD Projekt Red, we're going to actually log into that later. We still have an hour till that. I just wanted to make a pre-show talk with you. You know, because I know a lot of you are just sitting in front of your PC waiting, the same as I was doing, so I might as well, you know, talk. Let's see. We're gonna see Detlef cameo now. Alfie, LastKnownMeal, how are you today? I'm actually great. Thank you so much for asking. I am great. How are you? Do you think we'll get a playable demo? I really don't think so. The chances of that are really small. And there is this thing that people assume that making a demo is easy. You just cut out the part of the game and you release it. It's not like that, actually. It's much more complicated, especially for a game of this size. And I know, I get it. A public demo would be amazing. Who wouldn't want a public demo? But chances of that happening are very, very, very slim, almost close to non-existent. But it seems that we're getting these Night City Wire in episodes. This is just a first episode of, I guess, the whole series of info that they're gonna drop. And I'm guessing with every Night City Wire, they're going to focus on one thing. And I believe they should, because the world of Cyberpunk is a bit complicated. Like, you have the pen and paper book, which came out in 1989. So a lot of stuff we talk about from that Cyberpunk 2020 source book, that came out, like the first edition came out in 1989. So it's been a while ago. You think about, oh, this is just written a few years ago. No, it's been written for a very long time. And all of this, which is going on in 2077, Mike Pondsmith actually talked about that yesterday, and he said in 2020 people were just getting to know the tech. You know, it was the beginning of this explosion of technology, and it ended badly with the Fourth Corporate War, where a mini nuke has been detonated in Night City. Then we have the Cyberpunk Red, which is going to be a tabletop RPG, or the pen and paper RPG, or however you call it. And for example, this is the world book for Cyberpunk Red. This is where I basically get some of the info for my videos, especially regarding that era. And that's going to be in 2045. That's when the world is, well, rebuilding from the Fourth Corporate War. And 2077 is going to be this renaissance, when the world kind of returned to normal, but that normal is still cyberpunk normal, so it's not that good. You know, I know a lot of people want to live in that dystopian future, but I wouldn't. It's not that cool, guys. I know it's like you have augmentations and everything, but it's not that cool at all. Let's see. Bill Gates. Yeah, looking forward to that. Am I watching on Twitch? Yeah, it depends. Depends where you decide to watch it. I wish they actually show more, but if they're going to spend a lot of time just focusing on brain dance, then it means it's a really big feature in the game. We'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking right now, because they're focusing so much on brain dance, it has to be something huge besides the immortality chip story. So yeah. What is Night City Wire? Well, Night City Wire is an event. The Cyberpunk 2077 event, which is like something we've been waiting for ages, and they're going to show new trailer, new gameplay, and Q&A. I want to live in the Deus Ex future. That's also not cool. But I guess, you know, it has its good and bad sides, like the world we have today. So again, thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, I mean, 25 minutes is not really a huge amount of time. I get it, but still, you know, it's something. And since the game is actually coming in November now, you know, I get it. Delay wasn't really the best, but right now it means that their marketing plan is continuing with the same plan. So they're not going to move the marketing even further because they delayed the game. So we are gonna get new info, we are gonna get new gameplay, I guess, new trailers, because they have to market the game. They have to sell the game to people. And if you remember, The Witcher 3 marketing was really nice. And I think the Cyberpunk marketing is gonna be even bigger in a sense. The event is starting in 1 hour on Twitch. On Twitch TV/CD Projekt Red. Is there a date for the Cyberpunk Red rulebook? I've got a PDF version of Jumpstart, but I love the full stuff. I think they're aiming for the end of summer. They delayed it again, obviously due to the things that have happened in 2020. Distributing games is one thing, but distributing print, especially a thing like this, which is going to be much bigger. Like, this is just a small book. This is small on how big that source book is going to be when it comes out. And they have to wait a bit until the end of summer. Hopefully everything is going to be good and they will be able to ship it. That's when they aimed for, but it's not the final release date. Whenever Talsorian releases a full, like, proper release date for Cyberpunk Red, I will tell you. Yeah. I hope Cyberpunk has a lot of customization. I think it will. First off, your character will be customizable, and not just face, but actual implants and everything you will be able to put inside yourself. You won't be able to go too far and too crazy. Like with exotics, you won't be able to turn your body into a dragon, which is possible. Because it's too expensive. It's really expensive. And V is not a rich guy, you know. V is poor, in a sense, you know, street level poor, so, yeah. I want to see more gangs in Night City at night. I hope we will, because there was that teaser of Night City during the dark, so I guess so. We're in 5 months before release and haven't seen anything yet. I mean, in 1 hour. Yeah, Cyberpunk is not gonna be VR. The thing that you saw, there was a couple of images from China, I guess. Those are the things they have inside their arcades. Right now, I don't like. There are no rumors that Cyberpunk is going VR. I mean, they have to finish the main game first before even thinking about porting the game to VR. It's not really an easy thing to do. Well, technically, every single character you choose is a lowlife in Cyberpunk. You're just on the streets, you know? And I don't know how rich we're gonna be able to be, but yeah, don't expect anything crazy. Let's see, if I miss a question, I'm sorry, there's too many. I wonder what they do in terms of expansions. Then again, it depends on the ending of the game. You can make a better idea. We'll see. We'll see. I know they said they want to really outdo themselves with these expansions. Even though expansions for The Witcher 3 were really good. And they like to separate the DLC and expansion, because DLC is a small piece of free content they release, and expansion is a bigger piece of content they monetize. So yeah. Will you review the game before release? That's up to CDPR to decide if I get the key. That's not up to me. Which playstyle will you be doing? I don't know. I think for the first one, I'm gonna go with... At first I was thinking solo, now I might be a netrunner, a stealth netrunner, but at the same time, I'll finish this game so many times. But yeah, for the first time, it's gonna be a netrunner, then a solo, then a techie. But at the same time, we haven't seen a proper techie gameplay, so I guess if they show techie gameplay and it's really good, then I might just go for the first time. Yeah, the VR thing were actually for decoration, but they know that they shouldn't do that when Cyberpunk is involved, because they were so in the shot, and I was like, wait a second, what is this? Like, I mean, I know what it is, it's used for VR, but wait, Cyberpunk is not VR. And then it made me think, you know. But yeah, those things can be found in arcades. Yeah. I'm curious, will there be a Cybertruck? There might be an Easter egg. Yeah. Yeah, in The Witcher 3 you can be somewhat rich. Yeah, that's true. Like, you can get rich in games, and I'm sure there will be many exploits in the game that people are gonna find to farm money. Like, I don't think I ever had money issues in the game. Usually at the end of the game you get a bunch of money. You just have to know where to get it. I really wish the game has a healthy economy. I really do. And in that sense, I mean that I'm able to actually gather resources and then work on those resources and then sell them for a higher price. As a techie, it would kind of make sense, in this world. So we'll see. I wish Katana gameplay. I have a strong suspicion they're planning something special with a katana. I don't know where. I think one of the devs actually said it on Twitter. I think he said, and I might be wrong, don't quote me on this, that they can't wait to show us what they did with the katana. So I'm guessing it might not be the regular katana, it might be something we can upgrade. I don't know to what extent, but we'll see. We'll see. CDPR stream just went live. Is it? I think they did. Did they? Yeah. Oh, they have a countdown. Let me just share this with you. So yes, the stream is actually oh yeah. What is spoilers? No, I'm kidding. This is actually the photo they shared yesterday. Here you can see this is another look at the Badlands. It just says in the middle of nowhere. But this is the light is amazing, honestly. Yeah, true. All right, now. Let me just go to here and remove the image. Yeah, this is the stream, guys. This is the stream that we're gonna be watching. It's starting in 58 minutes, and it's here. So let's just do this. Okay, now I think yeah, the stream started, but it's nothing. It's just a countdown. It's just the countdown we had. Yeah. We're gonna be going back to that page, don't worry. We're gonna be going back to that page. Now I'm gonna start recording for just a sec to see if everything goes well. Now tell me if the stream is actually bad. Let's see, I missed a couple of questions. How many vehicles can we be able to drive? I guess all that you can see, except the flying vehicles that you won't be able to drive. You won't be able to fly with them. Yeah. Yeah, it's live. It's live. It's amazing. Will the arc continue today? We don't have any info about the arc. But I really wish it does, because the previous time that we did it, we actually were revealing the envelopes of the next clues, and it was really cool, but it came to a stop. But we still have until November, and I hope they don't abandon that thing. I really hope so. Yep. Let's see. What are the paths you can go down, and can you explain them? So the life paths, you have the street kid, you have the nomad, and you have the corpo, or the corporate. The street kid is basically you grew up on the street level of Night City, you know your way around. It's like, you know your way around the streets, you know your way around fences there, around people, around gangs, you're from the streets. And in the game, sometimes when you talk with people that are similar to you, are either corpos or nomads or street kids, you will have a special dialogue option which might unlock something new. If you play as a nomad, I don't know if the start of the game is going to be different for each life path, but as a nomad, of course, nomads live outside, usually outside of Night City in the Badlands. They have families, they stick to their families, so yeah, they are sort of groups of families that go around. They're very capable. Nomads are extremely capable. Right now in 2077, they are on the win because these people were able to secure all the distribution routes because they were not involved in the Fourth Corporate War that much. There is a hint. What is Marcin? What did he tweet? And we also have a corporate, which is, well, you have corporate background. Probably your parents were corporate. So you will have, I guess, the benefits from talking with corpos because of that background. You'll know the ins and outs of how a corporate works. I'm not saying you should be paying close attention to our pre-counter, but you might be... Really? I have to... Alright, let's go and see what it says. I will be actually... I will be doing it. So let's change this. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording for now. This. And we're gonna go here. Alright. Now, I think we should be cool. Did I change everything? Am I an idiot? No, I'm not an idiot. I'm cool. They said we should pay close attention to what is going on here. And I don't know what he meant by that. I think there might be a key. I think they might share something. It makes sense. Now, I think there was a question, what do I think about PlayStation 5? Well, you know, another console, new generation. I hope it has games for me to play on. I don't care much about the consoles themselves. Like, I couldn't care less if it's Xbox or PlayStation for as long as I have games to play. And the console works. How will our role model affect our gameplay? Well, I don't, like, do they still have role models in the end? We'll see, because Johnny is there. And he can be your role model, so yeah. And don't, like, a lot of people think that that Johnny Silverhand is a nice guy. No, he is not. Johnny Silverhand is not that nice, actually. I'm gonna mute this. It's annoying. I can see keys popping up. Let me look at it. Of course they're going to show something here. And they tell you to watch at the countdown. It's like 53 minutes long. It's like... What in the bottom right? There's a code. I don't see it. Those lines. Oh no, not again. Oh god. I remember when we were doing the Xbox ARG. And I was in the Game Detectives Discord channel. And oh my god. Everything was... So we'll see. Yeah, someone get the barcode scanner. Something might come up. There's a lot of barcodes which come up. They even might be... oh, Night City Wire. It says something down here. It says something. Look at the top. It just said something. I don't know if this is... Wait a second. Where did I see that? I saw this coordinate somewhere. On Twitter. I think one of the devs actually had this, the code. Huh, am I wrong? Let me just see this. Okay, not him. Not Marcin. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of little blips that can happen. They can reveal the code. Yeah, I can see it. Again, the code, really? I'm too hyped to look at the code now. Take screenshots. Yeah, people, take screenshots. I can. If I take a screenshot, my entire PC, like, the stream is going to freeze. So take the screenshots, save them. It might be useful for later. In the after show, when the stream is done, Neon Arcade, MadQueenShow, and Triple S League, we're all gonna enter our Discords, and we're gonna be chatting about everything that has happened in... And we might actually talk about that. And someone get the Game Detectives online. They have to solve this. If anyone can solve this, it's them. And the top right corner. Yeah. The stream is 30 seconds late for you guys, so yeah. Yeah. It seems like Morse code, barcodes, they usually can translate to either binary or something like that, or other, like, hex code that was used previously. I don't know much about that though. I'm not a code breaker. I'm a YouTuber. Longest hour of my life. Nah, we'll make it short. I'll be screen recording the stream as well. Yeah, it's smart. I will be recording the gameplay, and I will be what they show, the gameplay and the trailer. So the plan is, I'm gonna go through this, have an after show, and tomorrow, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to release it tomorrow, but I am planning a huge video on everything we saw on the Night City Wire. Depending on what they show, I'm going to go and explain every little bit of every single frame they show, because let's face it, that's all we get. Now, also people who got the code, they will be talking about that. I know Paris has a code. He's gonna be going live as well, talking about his experience by playing the game. What? What? Whoa! 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 What? What? What was this? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? It's gonna happen again. Someone screenshot this. Yeah, I know. I know. Everything here can be a code. That's the worst thing. Everything here can be a code. But something just happened. Well, it was just a glitch. 15 minutes. I saw it again because it was just like, it flashed over my eye. I was like, yeah. But I think the last time they had a countdown, they actually shared codes for games. Up there, it says Night City Wire X19. I don't know if this is some random stuff. But previously, they were giving away key codes. Can you turn the video audio down? I want to hear you at the moment, but video is not playing. Can you? They have no. It's the audio is not playing of the live stream. It's muted. The interview with the devs is apparently after NCV. If the Q&A is after Night City Wire, it's going to be amazing because that means trailer and then the gameplay for 25 minutes. That's gonna be cool, because I don't know if it would make sense to actually show, like, because they would have to talk for at least 15 minutes to make sense. Then you would have, what, 10 minutes of trailer and gameplay. I think it makes more sense, in my opinion. They show 25 minutes of trailer plus gameplay, and then the Q&A. Yeah. I saw an image of V laying on a chair. They're playing with you all. I mean, that's the thing. And I love the marketing idea to actually play with people, because everything is in codes in Cyberpunk. You see, they give out these, and we still don't know what is that website when you log in, that ARG stuff. I want to see what it is. Yeah. I remember, yeah, the Xbox ARG. I remember people solving that. And it was actually case sensitive. It was sensitive to anything. Like, you had to really write a specific answer to make it work. And my God, people were mad. I must spend 1,000 hours on this game like I did with Skyrim. Yeah, especially because of the various, like, classes and stuff we're gonna be able to choose from, and the generally, as we go throughout, you know, our playthrough, we're gonna be able to make decisions around everything. How you approach stuff, like, yeah, even the simple mission of going after Sasquatch. Think about it. Think about the pros and cons of ending her life and not ending her life. That's also... yeah, that was the effect on the 50 seconds, but it kind of flew by as I was reading the chat. I'm also wearing my Cyberpunk t-shirt. Why? I'm not wearing it. I don't know, I chose this shirt. Yeah. Probably some codes. Yeah, probably some codes for the game. So if you notice something, keep in mind it might be a GOG code, because they own GOG. So I doubt it's gonna be Steam or anything. If they actually preview some codes, I don't know. It's 10:12 p.m. in Vietnam. I can't watch the stream. Ah, man. Slate. There is going to be a VOD of the stream anyway. And I'm sure that CDPR is going to upload the entire event on their YouTube page, so you can also check it out there. There is going to be here. Yes, Philip. Yeah, Philip actually said he will be doing an interview after that, which is cool. Is he doing that on the official Twitch channel, or is he doing that somewhere else? Because if he's doing that somewhere else, I cannot react to that. Like, I cannot watch IGN and all of that. I have to watch only the official. Yeah, I'm sure they wrote something. Oh, Mr. Noob. They're shutting down the stream in 5 minutes. I don't think anyone would love that, even CDPR. Check your Twitter for the Flickr image. What? Let me just see it. Let me take a look at it. What is going on? I'm trying to see what Marcin actually said. Again. Did he say anything special here? Did anyone say something? Okay, so he said it might not be about the numbers, but about being very, very, very alert and perceptive. That means a code might appear for a sec, and then go away. My God. I cannot watch two things at once. It's impossible for me. The graphics they will show, everything is work in progress. Until the game goes gold, everything is work in progress. When the game goes gold, that's when they actually put it on discs. And that's when it's done. Before that, everything is development. So even the things they show today, I mean, that would be too much if they remove that feature, but keep in mind, things can change until release. And the thing is, things change in every game. In every single game, you know, if you saw the first version of that game, you wouldn't recognize it. Because they evolve. And yeah. So nothing, it's not gonna be final until it goes gold. Sure thing, man. See you later. Casey, thank you for watching. Yeah, there's a code appearing on the top left. There is actually codes everywhere. There's actually codes appearing everywhere. I'm looking at it right now. A lot of this stuff seems to be just fluff, you know, these lines that are moving, they might be just fluff so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they show the code for a sec and be done with it. Because I think a lot of these, I don't know if these codes can be zoomed in or something. Like, it just happens like this. And it's probably going to be, you know, repeating itself. Yeah. I don't know. Now keep in mind, a lot of these codes might be just for fluff, just to make the stream look better, and that's it. So keep that thing in mind. There's something about free goodies. Yes, to claim free goodies on GOG, you don't have to own the game on GOG. You just go to your account on your browser. You claim it. You're gonna get an email when it's in your account. You go to that where you select it, you scroll down, go to your library, then you will just see it and click yes and then download all. It's a bit complicated. I know Is Doom Eternal live now? Bethesda is going live now? Oh my God. We have 600 people watching. Welcome everyone. Yeah. I don't know what codes might be here. I don't know. They might be Witcher codes, they might be their store codes, they might be a lot of stuff. I don't know. There might be a code for Cyberpunk here, as far as I know it. But yeah. What the codes do? I think they're going to reveal something or give you a key for the game. And again, not all of them are that. I'll send it to Discord. Oh my God, so many things on Discord. Let's see. I think this might be just fluff that you sent. I don't know. We'll see. Oh boy. Let me just do this. All right. One frame. There's a frame? Okay. Nice. I'm actually going to download this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Can you see this? This is, I guess, the thing. Is it showing? I think it should show soon. Let me just save this. Okay. There we go. Let me just... Oh my God, so many browsers open. Let me just put this on the screen, guys. Let me just put this on the screen. New image, I never actually did things live, but yeah. All right, this is it. Now this is interesting. This is what happened, I guess at the 50-second mark. And I don't know if this is net running, going inside the net, or is this brain dance? It might be some of everything. Huh. This might be a part of the gameplay. We might just see the first glimpse of the gameplay of the. I don't know if this is going to be a trailer or is it going to be something else, but yeah, that's the thing. Let me zoom in on this bad boy. Yeah. This is definitely the net running suit that I'm seeing here. This might be closer to net running, honestly. But it might be also brain dance. But since they're talking about brain dance, I think it makes more sense that it's brain dance. But yeah, this is, I guess, V, one version of V. I'm not seeing anything special though. Thank you for the screenshot, by the way. This was cool. This was really cool. But yeah, this is what we have so far, boys. This is what we have so far. This is one of the images. Yeah. That was the flicker. I'm guessing they're gonna be posting flickers, just have to see it. But I can't screenshot, so thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, I'll remove the image. Sorry. I'll remove the image. Yeah. I removed the image. Sorry about that. There is a 30-second delay. Alright. We are at 30. Man, my god, this time is just going. It's fast. Alright. Now. Yeah, like that's also a thing. The graphics on the live stream is usually not the best. You have YouTube compression, which is so bad. If you honestly want the best compression, they could have done it on Mixer. Oh wait, they couldn't. But Mixer had the best quality and bitrate. Yeah, the image is in my Discord account. Someone actually screenshotted that. It appeared for like a split second. But I'm not going to keep it on the screen because something else might happen, and I don't want people to miss that. When I heard about this game, I was only a kid. Yeah, damn man. Yeah, I knew a little bit about Cyberpunk before. My interest really peaked when I saw the first reveal trailer, because I made a first Cyberpunk video back in 2016, and it was called Everything We Know About Cyberpunk in 2016. So that was a while ago. Yeah. But yes, low-key, do you wait for Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, I like Baldur's Gate. I think they made some changes with the attack and movement, if I remember. I played Baldur's Gate, oh my god, ages ago. I don't remember anything, like, at all. And I was never actually playing Baldur's Gate to that point where I actually got invested into the lore and everything. I think Sib knows the most about Baldur's Gate out of all of us. Yeah, Mixer is gone. I did not expect Mixer to go away so fast, to be honest. I thought they had a plan, but they just... Honestly, that platform, in my opinion, didn't have a soul. It just didn't. It was so generic, in a sense, you know, and they tried to make it... And I actually went one time to Mixer. You gotta wait 24 hours until you get a stream key. And I was like... I wanted to try it out. Now there is a 24-hour wait, and then I never actually returned to Mixer again. So it wasn't the best platform when it comes to how it looked, but the quality of the streams was by far the best you can get. Twitch actually doesn't have the great quality of streams, same as YouTube, but that's also down to data. In the future, like even the streams we have right now, 1080p streams. Before that was you couldn't even imagine it, especially now, like 60 FPS streams, amazing quality. That V's personality might be more predetermined. Well, no, like V has a voice, like that's just how your character sounds, but you will make decisions. And yeah, they have to make decisions believable, because it cannot come from V, it has to come from you. And I hope it says, and I hope it actually says on the dialogue option what V is going to say. I think in Fallout 4 I hated the option that the chat they had there, because it was like, you can say sarcastic thing, and it was like, what is he going to say sarcastically? It could be a minor thing, it might be a huge thing that might anger another person, but it doesn't matter. It never mattered in Fallout 4 what you decided. I hate how Twitch lags. I don't know, I didn't notice that. Yeah, click that like button, please. I hate asking for like just because. If you enjoy it though, if you enjoy it, click that like button. But it's YouTube. They're forcing us to have these likes. The number of likes will determine where your video is placed on the algorithm, and it's. I keep seeing CL. I imagine if that's a code. Yeah, I keep seeing it right now. Imagine that's a code for something. We'll see it. I'm sure that some game detectives are already on the case. I'm sure of it. But I don't, like even Marcin said, I don't think it's gonna be too much about numbers. But he might be bamboozling us, so I forgot how to speak. What else do we have? Think of it like Shepard from Mass Effect. Yeah, that. And Shepard changes his personality as you change his personality. He can be angry, he can be nice, he can be neutral. But yeah. I will buy all pizzas. I don't have that much money. I don't have that much money. I wish I could buy all pizzas, but yeah. What else do we have? You can't. Yeah. I think the apartment in the end is you're gonna have one apartment, but it's going to be different depending on your life path. So if you're a nomad, it's gonna be different. If you are, I guess, street kid is gonna be different. But I think we're gonna be able to do something with that apartment, like upgrade it or put new stuff in it. There was that gun room that we saw, and I think you're gonna be able to place weapons there. I think that would be cool. In The Witcher, you were able to place weapons on stands in the Blood and Wine expansion, so. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, saying people to like and subscribe, that's kind of stuff I leave for the end. But at the same time, I cannot expect people to subscribe and like just because I tell them to subscribe and like. So I try to earn that. You know, if you think I deserve a like or a subscribe, then do it. But just asking for likes, people told me like, why don't you like at the start of the video ask for likes, like, or something. I don't know. I'll put the lower third saying like subscribe now or something, just to, I don't know, remind you that you can. But I don't like forcing people. How will our role model affect the gameplay? I don't know. I don't know about that. What do you think multiplayer is going to be? I don't know. The thing is, we have zero clues about multiplayer. They said it's not going to be Battle Royale, thank God. What I would definitely like to be able to play co-op with people, like do missions. And the whole fun about that is because it started as a tabletop RPG where people choose different classes and go through a mission or an adventure. So I would like that. I would like to have an option to role play with other people, do missions, you know, really think them through before I do it. And yeah, that would be my perfect I guess Cyberpunk multiplayer experience. Though I wouldn't expect GTA style people running around. It might happen, but I don't know. A lot of people confuse this game with GTA. It's not. It's more Deus Ex, but on a whole grander, bigger level. You know, more than GTA. What if the multiplayer is like the GTA Online? I don't know. It's not going to be MMORPG. I doubt that. Yeah, I think co-op would be a cool idea, but at the same time they have to offer something which is significant, which makes sense, because they have been teasing that, and it's one of their first bigger multiplayer games. They have Gwent, but this is their first proper like multiplayer. Will Watch Dogs Legion compete with Cyberpunk? What do you think? What do you think? Probably 60 gigs for the base game. I don't remember how big was The Witcher 3, but I really expect this game to be around 60 to even 100 gigs. Even 100 gigs. Like, depends on the size of the city. Yeah, 100 gigs would be possible. Depends on the compression. If you actually saw Call of Duty Warzone, their updates, they're like 50 gigs. But the thing is, like, I've been following that it has to overwrite a lot of files. So yes, you download 50 gigs, but the main file in your system is going to go up for, let's say, 15 gigs or 20 gigs because it overwrites a lot of stuff in the game. That's why it's 50 gigs, and let's say the file size goes up only 15 gigs. But it's still bad that they don't actually like compress that, because downloading. And the thing is, what Activision did, which I didn't like, is when the new season for Warzone came out, they completely limited the speed for Europeans when it comes to download. I didn't like that. Yeah, 100 gigs would be kind of... I mean, Cyberpunk MMO does make sense to be able to roleplay. And, you know, to roleplay in a style that you were able to roleplay in... I gotta mention it, but GTA roleplay or San Andreas roleplay, to actually take a role of, let's say, a Ripper Dog or something like that, but I think that would be too big of a stretch. But again, we know CDPR, when they offer something new, it has to be something big, so depends on them. Yeah, CDPR does compress their games. They do. I expected The Witcher 3 to be a lot bigger in size. Do you play Counter-Strike? I played Counter-Strike since 1.6. Never professionally though, or anything like that. I'm not that good. Your detectives have found something. Really? Game detectives found something. Let me just go. I'm sure they're in it. I'm sure that was a code. Huh. I'm looking at what they're saying. Of course, all utter chaos is going on in the Game Detectives Discord. But yeah. I don't know. Well, the system requirements, they haven't released anything around those yet. Nothing so far. Is there something bad with compressing games? I mean, you compress the files so that people don't have to download a lot, then you actually extract it with installation. It's helping people with lesser speeds to be able to download the game fast. Meanwhile, EA is like, not EA, Activision is like, nah, just download 50 or 100 gigs every week. Why not? Yeah, but we don't have anything, we don't have any news around multiplayer, and we don't know any news about the minimum PC requirements. That's gonna be when we get close, because they still have to polish things. But in my opinion, if you have, like, I don't know, 1070, 1080, even 1060, you will be able to run this game. I mean, with 1060, I don't think it's gonna be able to, you know, run on ultra or high settings, but I'm guessing with 1070 or 1080, you will be able to. I don't know. With 270, 280, definitely. But it depends from RTX. If you're going to be using RTX, then go with RTX card. If not, then yeah. And also you have to keep one thing in mind. RTX is really GPU intense. So it lowers your frame rate a lot. I know they have better tech now, DSSL2 or something like that. I don't know how it's called, which is supposed to fix everything, fix the frame rate loss. Are you getting the game on GOG or Steam? I'm getting it on GOG. And I have the collector's edition on the way for the PlayStation 4. And the reason why I took it for PlayStation 4 is, well, I took it before I bought the collector's edition a long time ago. But yeah. It's still on hold. And the poor guy has to call me every time they delay. It's like, yeah, they delayed. I'm like, I know. What is GOG? It's Good Old Games. It's the official CD Projekt platform where you can buy their games and you can also buy all their games. Completely DRM free. And DRM is when they put all of these stupid protections in their games, like always online and stuff like that. You don't have that. You don't have that on GOG. So every game you can just download. It doesn't have any copy protection and anything like that, because DRM actually slows down the game and can influence how your PC works. It's not good. Do you consider yourself to be a Cyberpunk 2077 based YouTuber or a normal gaming commentary YouTuber? Now, I've been on YouTube for the past 10 years with various channels. Even this channel had a lot of videos before that. I had about 300 videos that I deleted because I don't know why. I didn't like them. And then I started again with the same name. And I found that Cyberpunk works the best along with The Witcher. And it can kind of seem like I am the CDPR channel. And it depends from people. I will certainly try to talk about the games that are of the interest. Usually RPGs, because I play RPGs most of the time. And that's the reason why you come to this channel anyway. You won't come to watch me play Warzone or anything like that. I like it, but that's not what this channel is about. And there are some games that I play off the camera that I play for hours and hours and hours on end, but I don't make videos on it. I play Smite a lot. I used to, well. I recently started playing again. What did I do before YouTube? Well, YouTube first started as a hobby, something I did, just because I felt it was cool. I think some of the people that kind of influenced me to start. I don't know if any one of you ever heard about SSO HBKC, Seamus. He was doing gameplay walkthroughs on YouTube. He recently came back on YouTube after a very long break. There was also Total Biscuit. I don't know what other people did we have a long time ago. But yeah, it started as a hobby, and I'm pretty much doing the same thing. I'm a producer myself. I graduated from a film academy last year. So I was just doing the same things, making content but for other people. Now it's my content, only for me. Yeah. I guess there are codes. Game detectives actually started posting some images of game codes, but it wasn't. When the gameplay and trailer start, can you turn off webcam? I don't know. This is a reaction after all. If you want, I can. I mean, it's minimized as much as I can. If the camera is covering something really important, I will move it to a different side when the gameplay starts. Don't worry. I can move it around freely if there is an issue. But yeah, the webcam. I mean, it's a reaction. If you want to watch the live stream itself, just go to twitch.tv/cdprojektred. They're already live. We're looking at their countdown right now. We have 21 minutes. I'm so excited. Guys. I can't even describe. I didn't even have to play yet. Am I sad that I didn't get the demo a little bit? But I understand, and it's up to them. And at the same time, we'll get there when we get there. CDPR has been super nice to all of us, and I'm not saying this because I'm chilling or anything. I just say the truth. And there's a couple of studios that really let YouTubers do whatever they want without having issues, and CDPR is one of them. I'm not saying they're the only ones, but they're one of them. I've noticed with other studios, when people cover something and it's, let's say, negative, their videos get removed. But CDPR has been super nice because, number one, you can use all of their trailers, the gameplay and everything for your videos for as long as you're not charging people to watch that. It's completely legal. They allowed everyone to use every single one of their music. What do you think? Half of my Witcher videos have the Witcher music in it. If I use the music in any other game and I was talking about that game, one time I just Like I was reacting to a Resident Evil trailer, and it blocked my entire video for one trailer. I'm like, don't you know you can benefit from YouTubers? Remember to have a lot of water by your side. I do. I do. I do. I do. I have a lot of... I bought these... I don't know what this is. Maybe from UK, you know. These are digestive nibbles. I don't know what nibbles are. This is the first time I'm buying nibbles. So funny. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, there was another... Yeah, it goes on when it's like... yeah, stay hydrated. Drink your water, guys. Drink your water. Always. Always. There was a picture just now. Really? Did you post that on my... Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh my god. Oh, there was an image of... Oh. Do you want me to put this on screen? Because I'm guessing we're not going to get another image for some time. So let me... I'll keep it on for 10 seconds and you can actually... So this is it. This is the... I'm guessing this is from the trailer or the gameplay. But this is the part of Night City. Really, 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 really cool. Alright. Hopefully you saw that. That was another thing. Again, I don't want to keep these things for so long. Good thing that it's adjustable. Yep. So I'm going to just leave it there. If you want, you can go back, pause the video, because I don't want people to miss something, because there might be a code. Don't worry, guys, we have the after show. There is so much that we're gonna be talking about with the rest of the squad. It's gonna be really nice. I'm sure that they actually started their streams. So big greetings to Triple S League, to Mad Queen, and to Neon Arcade. Big greetings. I can't wait for every one of them to just watch this, because I know every single one of us is going... I am not from Poland, my friend. I think I missed that question. I'm from Bosnia. I'm from Bosnia, which is kinda close to Poland. Kinda, at best. Yeah, but it's not hard for me to go to Poland. So I will go to Poland as soon as this thing that we have right now, which I cannot say on YouTube for some reason. What chair do you have? It's called Skiller. I don't pay much attention to brands. I think this is... I don't know what brand of a chair I have. That's how much attention I pay to brands. But this is just a random gaming chair. I was afraid of buying a gaming chair because I thought it was going to be a waste of my money. But it wasn't in the end. Like, it feels nice. And, you know, I'm not trying to sell you a gaming chair. Whatever you feel like is nice and comfortable for you. But for me, this back cushion is, oh, so good. How do you think this will compare to Deus Ex? Well, it's gonna be, well, first person from Deus Ex. You can kind of imagine it like that. Like how you were able to move around in Deus Ex and finish stuff. It's gonna be that, but on a whole different, bigger level. Like, so big, much bigger. Hey man, do 30 squad jumping. Hey, do I have to? Hey, greetings everyone. Yeah, like YouTube has been censoring everything. I'm sure they censored the word censored. Oh my god. You should visit the CDPR studio once and vlog it. I actually have that planned. I first have to ask them. Can I actually go there? I cannot really just appear in front of their doors and go like, hello, I would like to vlog inside. Yeah, there might be another pick. I'm missing these things because I have to read the chat. What gender am I going to play? Doesn't matter for me. Like I don't care much. I might start with the male and then go with the female, just to see the difference, and there is actually difference. Thank you everyone for all the kind words. Thank you, thank you. It really means a lot. Like thank you. And I like how the entirety of of this hour was looking at the countdown, and before that it was you were looking at the my countdown. And by the way, that countdown that we had on my stream, that was made by Mad Queen. She is, even that intro, like everything you see which is like VFX, it's made by her. If I made VFX, it wouldn't look good. I'm not that good. I'm an editor actually. That's my main. I just edit, and I usually edit with the stuff people send me, like on my professional job, I guess. And YouTube now is becoming more of a job, so yeah. Yeah, street cred equals reputation. Yeah, basically that. The higher the street cred, the more people will know you, the more people will trust you, the more people will want to work with you. So yeah. It's the final countdown. Yes, my friend. It is the final countdown. Yeah, Mad Queen is extremely talented. Really, really talented when it comes to that. I cannot show the customization of the PP, sadly, and that's up to YouTube. Honestly, I don't know if that's a USA thing when it comes to nudity, because I've noticed, I might be wrong, but I couldn't care less about nudity. Like, obviously, you're not gonna see me, but I couldn't care less in the game. But on the other hand, YouTube is going to mind big time. So I just hope that there is going to be option to censor stuff in the game by default, just for the sake of YouTubers and I guess streamers. And I don't know why people, like, why are they like, why are you blocking that, YouTube? Like, it's an animation in a game. Is, I don't know. Yeah. I hope this stream is gonna be family friendly, because if it's not, I am screwed. How long have I been following the CP news? Since the reveal, the first trailer came out. But the first video I made was in 2016. And I didn't know much. Like, obviously Mad Queen, I believe, is the one that has been playing Cyberpunk 2020 for ages, and she has a very extensive knowledge. But over the past 4 or 5 years, I learned a lot, and I really recommend going through the books if you have. You can buy the PDF version. I don't know if they're expensive, but yeah. YouTube, yeah, YouTube has been, like, I saw like Twitch now has issues due to DMCA. It's like, oh, we played a couple of songs. What do we do now? Like, first time? We YouTubers have been dealing with DMCA for the past 5 years. One mistake. And, oof. Because if they remove one of your videos, you go down in algorithm, and then people can't find your videos. It's like, it's became crazy. Like, there are about 84 books about Cyberpunk and the world of Cyberpunk in 2020. It was originally written by Mike Pondsmith in 1989. So yeah. I have no idea why YouTube is so afraid of nudity. Well, I don't know. The news is that your videos are copied onto... Huh? What is that? What is apparat? Well, yeah, you have to distinguish what nudity is. Here and, like, I don't know. If it has purpose to be there, if it's actually in the game, like, I mean, I understand because there are kids, but at the same time, I flagged my video that it's not for kids, so maybe parents should pay close attention. But I was playing Call of Duty when I was 12. Like, who cares at the end? I don't condone it, though. Oh, apparat. Oh, apparat. YouTube is a website for everyone. There was just something. Oh, yeah. 9 minutes, boys. I mean, 10 minutes, boys. We're almost there. Yeah, I mean, nudity in video games, like, art. What is even art? Like, I have 4 years of film academy and I still cannot define art in that sense. Anything can be art. It depends in the eyes of the viewers. Maybe something for you isn't art, for someone else it's going to be. It's in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's blue. It's changing. It changed the last time as well. But yeah. Were you a voice actor for it? No, I wasn't that doctor. I've been getting questions from people like, are you that doctor in the game? No, I'm not a voice actor. I don't know. People say I sound like Dracula. I don't mind. We're in the Matrix now. Halo Infinite. Yeah, I want to see what's going on with Halo. Did they post a trailer? Or is it still that teaser? Just from that audio. LastKnownMeal going philosopher mode. That was basically 4 years of the academy. Just philosophy, man. It's like... like one day, like my dream is to make a either Cyberpunk fan film or a Witcher fan film. But yeah, I hope doesn't look like a Zoom call. It was like when we reacted to the new Unreal Engine. Yeah. Someone asked, how old I am? 24. I'm gonna be 25. I'm gonna be 25 in December. I'm not that old at all. I'm from Bosnia. 100k viewers on Twitch channel. Yeah, like, of course. Like, you know what also I'm wondering about? Like, when Cyberpunk comes out, how many viewers are going to be on Twitch watching the game? I am expecting a lot, because I am sure all of the big shots from Twitch, like Summit, Dr. Disrespect, he already confirmed he's going to play Cyberpunk. They're all going to play Cyberpunk. I am sure of it. 100%. Gilbert of Rivia, that's the brother of Geralt of Rivia. Gilbert is the... Well, Gilbert is his long-lost brother, and he was a potato farmer up in Kermoren. Film school and philosophy. Greetings to Poland. I'm sure that Poland is going crazy right now, you know? And it's like, you can be proud. You have such an amazing studio, like, from Poland. Like, I would be proud of just the, you know, everything. Is this on quality? Yeah, this is 1080. Like, I can't wait for 4K streams. Is Cyberpunk on the same engine as The Witcher 3? No, it's they developed a whole new engine for... It's gonna be called Red Engine, but the new engine for Cyberpunk 2077 is specifically made for first person, so that's a big plus. It helps them create the game they want. Code 8 on Netflix. I need to watch that. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding about Gilbert. There's no Gilbert. Yeah, Gilbert is... Oh, Dr. Disrespect. I know he said that, but it's not gonna be nice, guys. Don't, like, you have to think one thing in mind. It's not GTA. Like, cops won't forget you. Here, if you start shooting people, like, randomly, they're gonna hit you back. They're all armed. Almost every single person in Cyberpunk is armed, especially in Night City. And on top of that, you have high-level max stack, you have Arasaka security. Like, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Yeah. The meaning of my channel name, there was just a glitch right now. I think we have another image. Boys. But yeah, my name, completely random. I don't even remember. Like, I was looking for 3 random words that are so random that I will be able to kind of appear on Google search. So there was just an image right now. So yeah, it doesn't have a special meaning. I like to eat a lot though. Brandon, thank you so much for the donation. Hey, been following your channel for a few months now. To get content on Cyberpunk, you and Neon are my go-to on all things Cyberpunk. Shout out from Japan. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like, honestly, I'm so humbled to be a part of this community. I'm also humbled to work with amazing content creators as the folks from the podcast. Every single one of them, dedicated content creators. My last known meal was, I think I had chicken for dinner, for lunch. And I don't think I'll eat for hours now because I have to. We have almost 800 people watching. Thank you. Like, I don't know what to say. Image is on Discord. Thank you. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Now this is cool. We have a new weapon. This looks like an assault rifle. Oh my god, this is sick. Look at this. Oh, damn. Damn. We'll be reacting to all of this, but wow, this is... Wow. Yeah, look at all these chickens. I love that. Why did you choose last? Again, random. 3 random words that don't make last known meal. Like, it's so random. Yep. Yeah, boys. That was an image. I'm sure that every single one of these images are going to actually appear in the trailer. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It looks like R301 from Apex. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of R301. Definitely. Hurin the Steadfast, thank you so much for the donation. Been a fan for a while. Love your content. Thank you so much. Thank you a lot. Really means a lot. I need your help. Please help me. What do you need? Yeah, sure thing. Sopel, thank you so much for coming to the stream, even for this amount of time. It's appreciated so much. I released new song today. Yeah, Marcin is... I mean, every single one of them, when I see their work, it's honestly insane what they're doing. And yeah, we've been hyped for years, and I know the delay does suck big time, but Prime X Play Z, thank you so much. Floor gang, oh yeah. I was watching PewDiePie a lot more constantly before. Now I don't have time. Like, I watch a couple of videos usually when I eat, and I have to work. But yeah, I watch a lot of films. All right, we got 1 minute. But yeah, if you want good films, look at Akira Kurosawa. He's amazing. He is one of my favorite directors. Like, I could watch his films the entire day. Adamczyk, yes, he's also underrated. There was one more. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember his name. He did the Thronebreaker and Gwent, some of them. Stroinsky? Stroinsky? He's also... I'm sorry if I pronounce his last name wrong, but he does, like, amazing soundtracks. Like, I've been using them for ages. Alright, 45 seconds. Let's get the show on the road, boys. I'm gonna turn this on. I might lower down my microphone a bit. Tell me if you can hear the stream well. If it's too loud, if it's too low. Do you like smelling poo? Of course. Who doesn't like that? I have discs. I have DVDs. I was able to get. Okay, 15 seconds. We're on, boys. We're on, boys. I'm gonna turn this on. And I'm gonna click record.
You don't believe in no fate. Every day digging the grave. Stepping up here with the stakes. City of dreams, city of...
Louder. Sure thing.
Hello and welcome to this, the very first episode of Night City Wire, a brand new series from us at CD Projekt Red where we'll be talking about all things Cyberpunk 2077. For today's episode, we'll be starting with a brand new trailer. One of our developers will be joining us to help unpack everything you're going to see. We'll have some news, an announcement about a secret collaboration. We'll be taking a look at some Braindance gameplay and welcoming back our developers just to have a chat about everything you're going to see. But there is one more thing. Media all over the world have been getting hands-on with Cyberpunk 2077, and when this episode finishes, you'll be able to go and check out exactly what they thought. So, let's get started.
Yeah, Holly
It is time to take a look at our brand new trailer, and after that, our lead quest designer Pavel Sasko will be joining us because I've got a feeling you're going to have a few questions after watching this. So, let's take a look.
Here we go.
I love this town. The city of endless opportunity. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on!
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano, not just any other city. Legends are born here.
The major leagues. We're only here because Dex is pulling the strings. Doubt that puts us in the same league as them.
But we are. They just don't know it yet. But if you got the cojones and you know how to use them, you can do damn near anything.
Unless you catch a bullet.
Even then, you go out with a bang, right?
You know, you can make heaps more eddies as a motivational speaker.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
So what's the gig, Dex? You meant to come out in one piece? How about we go over the plan?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Jobs to grab it.
Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Arasaka.
We're robbing some heavy hitters.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker!
High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife.
Ka-ching, baby.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies, not a one.
Sounds simple enough.
He's lead, assholes!
Is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof. Get your ass moving now!
What the fuck just happened in there?
Can't stop digging Night City.
Fucking major leagues. Happy now, Jackie?
Yep, that's fucking high! Time to bail!
Oh my god, we're so fucked.
Dex, what the fuck?
Can't risk it, V.
And you, who are you? Fuck.
So the trailer contains footage from the game's prologue only, but there was an
Prologue?
awful lot in it. So Pavel, why don't you try and help us unpack everything that we just saw?
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely, I can try. So, what you have just seen is only the prologue of the game. So that awesome stuff is only happening in the first few quests. What the trailer shows you is really our stage, the Night City. You know, this gigantic city built of 6 completely unique districts, surrounded by the 7th one that we call the Badlands. As a player, you are meeting Jackie. Jackie's your friend. Now, they together are trying to reach out for something that is very precious. They are trying to reach out for this chip of immortality, this gateway to eternal life. Jackie introduces you to Fixer Dexter Deshawn. He's a very important person in the social ladder of Cyberpunk. He is able to provide the player with various jobs and contracts to be able to gather money, to be able to modify their bodies, push themselves to the limits, to put their hands on the chip.
The
but
graphics.
as you can expect, not everything goes as planned, and but to see it, you have to play the game.
There are an awful lot of really cool things in this trailer, and there's a few that I would just love to talk about a little bit more for the people at home. So let's start with talking about a gang called the Mox. Now, we see a few flashes of them in this trailer. I personally think they're really cool and one of my favorites, but can you give us a little bit more information about them?
Oh yes, so the Mox is one of the gangs that player is going to interact with throughout the game. The Mox is the gang that has been formed in 2076 after death of Elizabeth Borden. She was called Lizzie. Now, she was an owner of a brothel and former sex worker, and she was protecting working guys and girls from harassment, from abuse, and the gang is really continuing her mission. And as a player, you are going to interact with that gang, meet multiple different NPCs, and craft your own relationship with them, and understand what they are all about.
So earlier on, you did mention a 7th district, a place called the Badlands. Now, we saw a few shots of this in the trailer, but I'd love for you to give us a bit more detail about the district outside of the city walls.
Okay, so the Badlands is this like dead, dried out space going around the whole Night City. And as a player, you'll be able to traverse that space in your car or motorcycle. This is a space that is inhabited by the nomads. Nomads are living in different families, and they are traveling across that space in convoys made out of the cars and motorcycles. And as a player, you'll be able to traverse and access different type of open world content that has been prepared specifically for you to get that awesome feel of the Badlands as an area.
It's huge.
In the trailer, we also saw like a completely metal creature. Now, he didn't look like he was from the Maelstrom gang. This looked like something else. So please tell the people at home, who is this giant metal monster?
Okay, so that big dude, that was Adam Smasher. He has been introduced in pen and paper in Cyberpunk 2020 by our senpai Mike Pondsmith. Adam Smasher is a fully converted cyborg. He was always a loyalist of Arasaka. And time has changed, and in 2077 he had to find his own space in Night City. But to find out, you'll have to play the game.
In this trailer, we do see some flashes of a Ripper Doc called Victor Vector. I think if people have watched our previous gameplays, they might remember him. But I'd really like for you to give the people at home some more information about what Ripper Docs are and how they'll be interacting with them when they play Cyberpunk.
So Ripper Docs in our game, they are surgeons. They are like a specific type of a job in the social ladder of Cyberpunk. They are accustomed and specialized in replacing limbs to the metal ones. They can basically update your body, enhance your body, change you into this walking war machine.
So cool.
And as a player, you are going to meet different kinds of Ripper Docs in the game, craft your own relationship with them. Some of them are like important characters for a story. Through that, you will invest eddies that you're gathering to turn your body into this tool that allows you to survive on the streets of Night City.
Pavel, thank you so much for joining us. I know you'll be back later in the episode because you're going to be helping us to analyze the Braindance gameplay. But before that, we do have some news to share.
What news?
Earlier in the year, we announced that if you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox One, you'll be able to play it on Xbox Series X when the console launches. And just in case you missed it, it will be the same for PlayStation players as well. If you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4, you'll also be able to play it on PlayStation 5 when the console launches. And that's not all. There will be a free upgrade for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but we'll have more details on that soon.
Night City.
Before we reveal our first look at the Braindance gameplay and welcome back our developers for a chat, there is just one more thing we want to announce. Something that we've been working on in secret for a while. We are very excited to announce our partnership with Studio Trigger and Netflix to bring you Cyberpunk Edgerunners, a standalone anime set in the Cyberpunk universe, which we've been working on for some time now. Edgerunners is due to launch in 2022, but for some more information, let's go to the team in Tokyo.
Hi, my name is Saya Elder. I am the Japan-based producer for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. What I do basically on this project is that I am a fixer, to put it in the words of the Cyberpunk universe. We are a game company. We are a bunch of nerds, and wherever there are nerds, there's gonna be anime fans. So it was always a dream for us to make anime. When we began this project, we were certain that we didn't want to make a recreation of the game. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is a standalone story set in the same universe. The stage is still Night City, but everything else is totally new. New characters, new story. I do like to think that it's going to be a great gateway for newcomers to come and check Cyberpunk game and also the Cyberpunk genre as a whole.
Of course, it's gonna be Netflix.
Right now we're in Nakano, which is one of the biggest anime meccas of the world. I'm gonna take you to Studio Trigger right now because we have the wonderful opportunity to talk to the dream team that will be bringing you this anime.
こんにちは。トリガーの代表取締役の大塚です。
監督の今石です。
キャラクターデザインを担当する吉成です。
ゲームのサイバーパンクのファンの方、今回初めて触れる方両方に満足していただけるようにアニメを作るつもりです。よろしくお願いします。
今回はそのサイバーパンクという僕らが10代の一ファンにしか過ぎなかった頃に生まれたジャンル、そういうジャンルのものをまた、時代が何周もして作れるというのが非常に楽しみです。
トリガーも10年ということで、監督に今石、キャラクターデザインに吉成というトリガーの最強の布陣で、トリガー10周年にふさわしい作品にしていきたいと思います。お楽しみに。
Wow. An anime series coming 2022, boys.
Now it is time to show you some gameplay of Braindance. This is a feature that you'll experience when you play Cyberpunk 2077. Braindance is essentially a recording of somebody else's experience. It allows you to relive their sense of sight, smell, touch, and even hearing, all thanks to a special device. After the gameplay, I will be welcoming back Pavel Sasko, and will also be joined by Patrick Mills, our senior quest designer and all-round lore master, who will be helping to answer your questions and give you some explanation on how you'll be interacting with Braindance when you play Cyberpunk 2077. So, let's take a look.
Let's see.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
This looks so good.
On
Look
you
at
go.
the animation. Alright, so gunplay.
Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Well, yeah, hey... now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
This is Braindance.
Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That was too much. Could feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
I'll sever the link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top.
Can I?
All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
This is the
Plan
prologue.
simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
What?
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to go cycle free. And remember, keep on full left. As long as I believe in
Okay, right here. Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
What?
Pack of 6, case of Brosif, and a couple of zappers.
Okay, we have a deal today on 2 flavors. Curry and
Down,
surf and
everybody!
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Wow. So this is how brain
What I
dance
see you
is going
kissing
to
the
work.
flooring! Money! Net!
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kuroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her.
Alright, let's see what we
Alright,
get.
next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Well, hey, now, fucking head off!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming.
What?
But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Who is this?
His own Chumba shot him.
His friend.
Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Damn.
Yeah,
We're gonna be able to get
impressive,
info
right?
from brain
Too bad
dance.
most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log.
Useful.
So Braindance is a pretty big part of the Cyberpunk universe. It's not just something used for adult films. There is an awful lot to it. And there's 2 sides I'd really like you guys to help me explore. First is the lore, so how this actually fits into the universe. And then there's the gameplay side, so how players will be interacting with it. So Patrick, could you tell us more about the lore of Braindance?
I would love to. So in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, Braindance was invented way back in the early 2000s at UC Santa Cruz. It was developed as a way of recording a person's experiences and then playing them back for someone else so that they could relive them as though it was happening to them. It was originally used for things like therapy and prisoner rehabilitation, but by 2077, it's become this global media industry, including things like movies, mass entertainment, things like that, video games, some interactive things, and of course, adult fare as well. Now, in our game, we deal a lot with black brain dances, or XBDs as we call them, and there are different types of those, but the one that you saw in the trailer just there was a flatliner. Now that's where the person recording it actually dies during the recording, and it's popular with sort of an illicit kind of a thrill, but a mercenary can also use them for various things, and you'll see that in the game, of course.
And from the gameplay perspective, we have been working a lot throughout last years trying to figure out the best way how to use the braindance in the game as a mechanics. So what we have settled on is this braindance editor mode. As a player, you will be able to run the braindance in the editor mode and see different clues that have been registered on the peripheral of given actor. Now, as a player, you can slide on the timeline of the recording, back and forth, trying to uncover different clues. And that clues are actually telling a story in the game. So, as a player, you will run different investigations that will lead you to different mysteries, and you will uncover them actually using that braindance as a mechanics in the game.
So, as Pavel was saying, we use braindance as a storytelling tool. It's not a collectible. It's not something where you're going to go in and you're going to play it and you're going to be like, I've seen this before. What we use braindance for is to give you a keyhole into the life of the residents of Night City. And we can explore things like childhood trauma, religion, various philosophical ideas in a way that you might not otherwise experience in a story about a mercenary on the tough streets.
So we've tried to talk about some of the aspects that we think the community will find really exciting, but you know, while you're both here, I'd love to know, what is it about Cyberpunk that you guys are really excited for? Patrick, why don't you start?
So one of the things that I'm most excited about in this game is the characters and the way they interact with the world. We've got this really interesting world that stretches all the way back to the Cyberpunk 2020 source material and all of these events and all of those things, but those don't mean anything unless they connect with characters. And so when we come up with a character, we start with their function. What is this person? What do they do in the story? But we don't stop there. We go back and we figure out, what was their childhood like? What was their upbringing like? What kind of obstacles did they face in this harsh reality, and did they overcome them? And how did they overcome them, or did they not overcome them, and why? And you can see all of those things in their environment, in their dialogues, in sort of how they operate in the world. And we come up with that for all of our characters. Now, you look at someone like Victor Vector, and you're going to see stories about his past in his environment and in his dialogue. You know, we come up with that stuff even if we don't use it in the game, because it helps inform us as to who these characters are.
And for me, I would not be myself if I would not say that I'm the most excited about our quests. Like with our Witcher 3 team, with Patrick and like everybody that has stayed with us since the Witcher 3 time, we really have grown so much. We have learned so much, and we have used all that experience to put them into the quest that we have made. And you will not find really a filler in this game. Like everything has a meaning. Like we put so much effort into making sure that everything is rewarding, is interesting, is talking about characters, as Patrick said, is talking about worlds, is talking about emotions, like touching the player in a really, like a real way. And I just can't wait to find out what you think.
Pavel, I know you mentioned story and quests and writing quests, and when I was last in the studio, I had a look and I saw a notebook on your desk, and I would love for you to show everybody this notebook.
Okay, Holly, I mean, you asked for it. So this is my notebook. It says Salsa Quest Designer. The reason is because I dance salsa, and I'm a quest designer, so you know. So I started this notebook actually when we were really starting Cyberpunk. At the very beginning, I wrote like a first note, and it says pretty much something along the lines of that we were starting with a prototype. And then, you know, I kept on basically noting things that we've been working on for like next year's. I remember once when our concept artists actually approached me, and they said that they want to take a look on my notebook. And I was like, what for actually? And they took some pictures. And they told me, yeah, well, you know, because we are looking for a reference material for notes of a psychopathic killer. so yeah, well, you may find maybe some of my notes in the game.
Looks like my video script.
Pavel and Patrick, thank you so much for joining me. I'm pretty lucky because I have read some of the stories that you and the team have written for Braindance, and I'm pretty excited for people to discover them. But before we do finish today's episode, there is just one more thing we'd like to talk about. Earlier in this episode, I mentioned that media have been getting hands-on with the opening of Cyberpunk 2077, and they should be posting their impressions right about now. And if you missed anything from today's episode, don't worry,
Right
we'll be
about
uploading everything to our channels very soon. And finally, on behalf of everybody at CD Projekt Red, we just want to say thank you so much for joining us for this, the very first episode of Night City Wire. But don't worry, we'll be back with episode 2 in just a few weeks. So, we shall see you soon.
In just a few weeks. In just a few weeks. Amazing. Hopefully it's not delayed. Okay. There's a lot to talk about, guys. There's a lot to talk about right now, as Melania would put it. Oh my god. Alright, so...
In just a few weeks. So, we shall see you soon.
Now, should we continue watching this? I'm gonna continue watching this, see what happens. But, that's what we just saw. I'm going to load in the video. We're going to analyze it a bit. I don't know when I'm actually meeting with the Mad Queen and everyone else. I'll go and analyze it a bit on my own, and then we're gonna see when, you know, the after show is going to start. We have something new. Previews go live. Oh, previews go live. This is Jesse, I guess. Yeah, he got it. All right, so, wow. I'm going to just quickly go back to the main screen. So, before I load in the video, what were your impressions? There was barely any gameplay. To some extent you can say yes, but we have a new episode in a couple of weeks, so it's not going to be a long wait. We technically saw a lot of gameplay snippets from everywhere, and I believe that even with those little gameplay snippets, we still saw more than we saw on the deep dive. Yeah, but in the next, so first off, we have the anime, which is coming on Netflix in 2021 or 2022. So it's not coming anytime soon. I just hope that the anime is actually going to be quality anime, but because it's developed by Japanese studio, I'm really excited about that. That's why I'm, yeah. Yeah, we have a lot. I guess we have a lot of mixed opinions. Look, if you think that this is not the best, like the live stream didn't have a lot of gameplay. I mean, you know, for me that was. I think like I can actually make a load of videos just based on this. So that's gonna be. Now we're gonna go. I'm going to find that video. If only I wasn't dumb. Now, we're going to get this out of the way. Was the stream lagging, by the way? Was the stream lagging? I hope it didn't lag. Because, it might be just yeah, 2022. Did the stream lag, by the way? Alright, now, I'm going to get this. Anime is cringe. Man, anime is not cringe. Anime is life. Especially good anime. I learned more about life from anime than I did from life. Honestly. And I'm not saying it in a cringy way. Like, there is a whole philosophy of Japanese people that goes inside the anime. You have to think about it in a whole different level. Yeah. The browser. This is it. So, I'm going to quickly see what's going on. This was the first. And we had Pavel here. Alright, so. Now, look at this. This is one of the vehicles we're going to be driving. It certainly looks like it. Here we have a little, I think we're going to be able to actually see the road here. As you can see in the top, it shows like the car, so it might be that. I don't know if it's going to be like a GPS system. This definitely looks like car customization, and they really went all in with car customization. You can saw him like popping the hood and then changing the whatever that thing is. I'm not. What official the gig? Huh? What are you talking about? Let me see. They released something new. Just a sec. Just a sec. My god, a lot of people are live now. Hey, welcome. Welcome everyone, welcome. I see that Neon and the group are still on. Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, they said no loading screens. That's epic. That's epic, actually. Like, I wonder how they're actually gonna do that, and how is it going to work on PC and the consoles, but yeah. Alright, now, let's see. This is the trailer. This is the trailer we had. I'm gonna look at it one more time. I know it's lagging, but this is the player. The player is actually lagging, this stupid thing. But damn, this looks amazing. Not gonna lie, this looks really good. This looks really good. And it was more of a fun trailer than it was previously, which is something I appreciate. Damn, like this. Also, they added glasses to Victor Vector. So these are the Moxies. Let me just go back. Look at this. Loa. Okay. Nah, so we're gonna be dealing with the NCPD a lot here. We actually saw that. The legend. Alright, let me go back a bit. This new character. Awesome. Not this. I guess this is these are the Moxies gang. So this is I guess even this girl, what was her name? She is, I think this might be the basement of that bar, of that club. I might be wrong though. Let me see. They changed this maelstrom a bit. Like, it doesn't look like it was in the gameplay. The garage is closed. This is the NCPD. Always, yeah. Yeah. They definitely changed the maelstrom and their location there. Let's see. Let's see. So this is the reconstruction right here. This is the scene reconstruction we had in the gameplay. They added a new soldier here, and this is how NCPD is going to look like. So don't really mess with them. They are going to be in the game. Judy, yes, Judy is my new favorite character. This is Jackie. It's really cool how they made it. Like, it really immerses you when you just sit down and, you know, talk with people. It feels nice. This is basketball, guys. We got it. We have cyber basketball. We're gonna be able to hit people in the head. Ah, yes. Okay, this is the Badlands, and I guess this is the vehicle we had in that screenshot like yesterday. Is this T-Bug? Or is this someone new? Or is this T-Bug? Yeah, but Judy is... Yeah, I think Meredith Stout just got a huge competition. Huge competition. What is this? Is this the immortality chip? So we'll see right here. We're gonna be actually putting on a different attire and going into different corporations. Maybe for a mission. They might have something to do here, but I like how characters, NPCs, followers, whatever, are going to change their clothes for the mission. That's a huge plus. Yeah, Braindance is going to be a huge thing. It's not a mini game. You're going to be able to gather information from it for other people. I'm guessing that we're going to also get information about other characters, really important characters. And one of the things that Mad Queen mentioned was, technically, if it's a recording, we could have the assault on the Arasaka Tower during the Fourth Corporate War, if you go into Johnny's memories. So that's a plus if we have it. But so far, the Braindance thing that I've seen, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. Dum Dum, yeah, Dum Dum is still the overlord of characters. Let's not forget Dum Dum, please. Please, let's not forget Dum Dum. Yeah, we have a little snippet of the Arasaka Tower, boys. This is it. This is, I guess, the Arasaka Tower. No, this is Konpeki Plaza. The residence guests include Arasaka managers who have visited the city or who, for whatever reason, have no apartments in their own nice city. So this is like, this is the Konpeki Plaza. It's owned by Arasaka, and I guess the executives live here. So that's another plus. That's a location from the game. Wait. Who is this guy? Now, this person, for some reason, I really think he's one of the main baddies. I don't know who it is, but he still turned away. But he seems he has something to do with this, or he's watching the news. I don't know. Might be. Yeah, this is the... Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me present you Adam Smasher. He is someone you need to worry about. This guy is extremely strong, extremely smart, and he survived until 2077. He survived everything, and since he's a loyalist to Arasaka, I'm still wondering how the hell did he survive. But he's alive, and if he is alive, you know who else might be alive? Blackhand, but we didn't have anything. Yeah, release the Smasher. Yeah, Smasher is gonna be one tough cookie. Don't go against him. Like, honestly, he's one of the strongest people in the lore. Like, look at him. Now he looks even more menacing than he did in 2020. He looks like Nemesis, but he looks like a between X and Nemesis, but you know, beefier and a full cyborg almost. But yeah, he's a toughie. We have the Militech here. This is, I guess, our second favorite female character. But yeah, this is Meredith Stout. Oh, wait. We're gonna be able to throw up? Did I just see that? I swear YouTube is going to demonetize my entire channel. Yes, we're gonna be able to throw up. This is one of those air vehicles that we talked about. We are not going to be able to drive them. We're gonna be using them in a mission that we play. But you won't be able to drive and go cruise around Night City. So that's also something. As you can see, this might be the corpo life. I don't know. It feels nice. Or this even might be a recording, a brain dance. We don't know. Eddies, a lot of stacks. Damn, nice. This could be. Now this is cool. Look at this. We're gonna be able to do wheelies in the game. Look at this. It's amazing. Okay. Damn. Oh yeah, this is T-Bug, Dexter. They changed T-Bug again. But this is from the prologue. This is gonna be a crucial moment, boys. This is gonna be a difference if Jackie lives or dies. Oh boy. We'll see. Yeah, this is... Damn, look at this. So there's gonna be a lot of shooting in the game. You're not gonna be punished for everything you do. This is in combat. This is the... I forgot the name of this. It's like a mecha suit. You can go in and you can be a lot stronger. But I forgot the name of this thing. But this might be... Oh, it almost seems like they changed the weapon. So here we have the revolver that we have. Oh, nice transition over there. This is the revolver. It has been changed. All right. This is, I guess, the Uzi? A variation of a submachine gun Uzi. Another... what is this? I don't know this gun. Is this a smart gun or was this something else? But this is also another gun we can use. I think this is the Maelstrom gang. This is Royce. At the end. And it seems they changed a lot. They changed the light of the scene. They changed the overall grading of everything. Do they have the gameplay, by the way? There's actual gameplay on Twitch right now. Really? Let me see. My God. Is it Twitch on, like... Where?
In the city, and mercenaries value...
Oh, there's Phil Weber. Let's go watch
to
this.
Just, become specifically a member of one gang.
Let's go watch this.
Sure. Can you go into, again, just talking about customization? I know one of the questions that we had from chat was car customization. Can you customize your car in any way? But just in general, can you go into customization? Because when I played it, one of the things I noticed from... I can talk about all the customization things now, right? It's like after 9:30 here on the West Coast. All right. Y'all, from the minute you get in the game, I spent 45 minutes customizing a character. I didn't have that much time. I wasted it customizing a character. There's so many options. from the get-go, you can customize everything. And I mean everything. And you're probably saying to yourself, Jesse, everything? Everything can be customizable.
Okay.
Wink.
We have this.
Players, as I understand, all the playthroughs are working with him, but your relationship with him is different based on which kind of playthrough that you have. And there are also some characters that I got to experience in my playthrough as Corpo, which are different. So like you saw in the Nomad playthrough, that sort of a sheriff sort of like character. I don't even know his name because I didn't play as him. I think he may just be called Sheriff. But that's something that the Nomad playthrough you get that I didn't even get to experience. So that footage is kind of new to me. So again, completely different missions based on life paths. So you really sort of get 3 games here in one. And obviously they intersect at certain points, but you can do 3 unique playthroughs with different story content in them, which is just is kind of insane to me to see. I think everyone obviously gets the same core missions. The brain dance that we'll talk about when we get to footage of that. That was a really interesting experience, sort of playing through that. But again, everyone has sort of different parts. The prologue of the game is really sort of the first part that we got to play. As I said, the trailer and whatnot came from that prologue piece. And that is, I think everyone, I believe everyone has the same first mission in the prologue, which is the pickup. And that's basically Jackie and V, the character of Jackie, who I don't think we've seen in the footage yet. But Jackie, you'll hear more about. Actually, sorry, I talked about Jackie. Yeah, we showed Jackie. Sorry. So Jackie and V,
yeah, the webcam
team up. They're kind of together for the prologue. One thing is Keanu Reeves' character, Silverhand, I didn't even get to see or experience in what I got to play. It was really primarily like Jackie and V are kind of the team that kick things off. So. Jackie and V basically start the game and go through a lot of the prologue together as sort of plans, and they're looking to kind of enter the mercenary world in Night City, and then Dexter Sean, who you guys saw, I think, last year in the E3 trailer.
Oh, thank you, Blazing Phoenix.
Smoking cigarettes, stuff like that. He works with them, and they kind of work together on this sort of initial heist. So that's sort of something that they need to kind of figure out.
I cannot stream Alana Pierce.
And
that's
really where sort of like things start out.
You have to,
everyone has a bit of a different playthrough based on kind of who you are, but you make choices, and that's the thing is with this game, like there are multiple ways to go through things. There's side missions, like you would expect from a CD Projekt Red RPG. There are lots of choices that you get to make as you kind of play through. I did that mission, and then the mission that I got to do with a lot of gameplay was the All Foods Factory. It was very combat oriented. That I'll get to talk about if we get to show some footage of that. But it's you can stealth through a factory, you can engage in combat, you can shoot your way out, you can go a bunch of different ways, but there are definitely some stealth things, and there's a pretty fun training mission. Here's Lizzie's bar, which you get to go to. This is something I did get to play as, and you get to chat with her. You can see some of the dialogue with her, but I mean, the character design is like phenomenal. And it's not just 3 of the characters are this cool. Like literally every character you meet has an incredible just sort of sense of style and fashion. And like the world is so rich and cool.
Everything set up.
And really well done. I thought the acting was engaging. The characters are just blended into the world. It's not cutscene oriented. Everything is sort of happening. And this is the brain dance that we're going to talk about. So you saw actually this is the footage that we saw in Night City Wire with the brain dance. So this is a really interesting type of gameplay, and it takes a while to get used to. It's like sort of the investigation mode in a Batman game, but even more in depth. So it's kind of like a video editor, right? I do a lot of video editing, and it reminds me of video editing in that you have the editor and then you scrub through, right? So there's a timeline, but there's multiple layers. So there's like a visual layer, there's an audio layer,
and then
there's
brain dance is huge.
Yeah, but there's a thermal layer that also comes in. And basically what you can do is you can scrub through these scenes.
Yeah, something relatively new.
Sequence you'll see. And you can move the camera around, and the brain dance allows you to basically see and scan things in different ways across those 3 layers. So you can basically rewind and fast forward through sequences.
Plan simple. Do
You
nothing
can
odd.
pick which layer you want to sort of figure out a clue.
Okay. You can also
and then you
reset
can
the
zoom in on
recording.
things.
That'll take you right back to the beginning.
Sorry, I gotta take a swig of water. You can zoom in on things, and then basically analyze them to get additional clues. So there were 2 braindance sequences that I got to check out. In the game. This is one of the first ones, and it's a different type of gameplay, right?
A flatliner,
it really
yeah.
is like investigation and discovery across multiple layers. And right now, as I played it, it's
No, let's be
it's a
just
little
the same.
challenging sometimes because you definitely are.
Every
hunting,
version
you're
is the
kind of
same.
pixel hunting
Maybe
in a way to
graphics,
sort of
but
try and figure
that's
out
it.
things.
Okay,
And you'll know that you have to go to the thermal layer, right? And you're like searching for an object or a clue. Like in one of the other braindance sequence, you're looking for this kind of chip or clue somewhere in the world, and you it's in the thermal layer. They'll tell you that. But you kind of have to like watch the sequence, and sometimes the camera in this. It can only be sort of around the characters in terms of how the braindance works. So you can't necessarily scan the entire environment. So as these characters move, you'll sort of go out of signal or range. And this is the audio layer here, right? So you can see that there's some audio clues that are highlighted. You can kind of zoom into those. And this is kind of how you discover things in the game. In terms of story beats,
It's
and
honestly,
obviously,
I didn't expect this.
investigation beats. So very different, right, than like gunplay or driving around. But this kind of, you can see he'll pull a gun on the guy here in the store, and it's this is something where you can kind of move
what's happening
around,
right next to me.
see the sequence from multiple different ways. And again, I'd never seen this before from the game. It was sort of a very different kind of approach to how you do a kind of an investigation mode. And I don't know how much of it is going to be in the game. It feels though like it's going to be a pretty significant
It's important,
part of the
yeah.
experience. Going back to losing and sort of these brain dances that you get to kind of continue to experience. So certainly like a new kind of feature. And that's in addition, obviously, to all like the hacking stuff, which is kind of a big part of it as well. That you go through kind of hacking tutorials earlier on in the game, and I got to play through that.
So many
Kind of
emails
like,
now.
a
Jeez.
different, what you would expect in this, right? I think the braindance thing was something different. So, braindance, as they sort of said, is the most popular form of entertainment
All right.
in the world.
All right. We're also going to join now with the rest of the squad. There's Mad Queen and the rest of the peeps in our... we're also gonna talk with them. Now, I'm gonna leave this gameplay to roll as much as they can. Let's see if we can join now. I think we can. I'm sure they're going crazy over there. There's so much stuff. I don't know if they can actually... Let's give me a sec. But right now they're showing mostly of the braindance gameplay. And again, to repeat, what they have shown here is the flatliner. That means the person in that recording dies. And we're going to be using braindance for investigations. We're going to be using braindance to learn the lore of many people, including the Ripper Doctor, including other people. And I hope that Johnny Silverhand has its own braindance. So yeah, we shall see. See, like I'm trying to navigate everything. I think we're gonna be joining with the rest of the squad really soon. I hope they also show more gameplay here. I think this might be also done. Here we have more gameplay. Nice. The border crossing, yeah. I guess this is the Nomad. Yeah, you cannot compress. Like, it's impossible. They have to show, and that's why they have this in episodes. And every few weeks you're gonna get new episodes, because it's honestly impossible to have everything that the game has to offer, because it would be too much and you wouldn't understand half of it. That's the issue. Okay, I'm gonna be joining now with the rest of the squad, and...
I don't know, it was...
Hello?
Because we have... Oh,
LastKnownMeal is here.
Hello.
Because we... Hello.
Alright, don't let me interrupt you, just continue, please.
Well, because we have a lot of surrounding context. Yes, I agree that it did give us, a huge vibe, or a really good vibe and a really good picture of what the game is all about.
The car chase sequences were
amazing.
You guys watching this right now on the?
And even just the scene of driving through the Badlands.
Yeah.
Even though it's in first person, I hate first person driving, but I was like, this is really cool. Like this is.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I need to answer someone in the chat before I finish it. What a disappointed! I was expecting the gameplay they promised. Dude, you're watching it on the screen right now. What are you complaining about?
Yes, and I'm gonna bring that up on for my listeners. I'm gonna bring that up now.
I mean, you're literally watching the gameplay. That's the gameplay they promised. You're watching it. Sorry, but I mean, it's like what?
Was this with RTX? Do we know?
Oh no, we don't know. We don't know.
Because the lighting is.
Lighting's really amazing.
It's changed a bit, almost a little tiny bit, like a different vibe.
Well, it's also at nighttime these sequences. So,
yeah. So what'd you think?
I hope we can turn off all that lens flare and stuff, though. It's not my jam.
I'm sure this game will have a bunch of accessibility options because this looks like quite disorienting for people who get sick from first-person perspective.
Oh yes. Are you saying the same thing that I'm saying right now?
What is this with the dude boxing himself and doing the exact like
clone?
Training?
The clone that is doing the exact moves he's doing.
Right now on the screen?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Training, that looks like training. And shall I remind you that cloning exists in this universe? Biotechnica invented it in 2020.
Yes, but I just mean, like, how are they doing the exact same thing at the same time? Are they, like, linked by those things on their heads?
Twins.
No, you never practice martial arts?
Yeah, I have.
This is a normal thing. Like the katas, that everybody does the same movements at the same time.
It says they installed neural oscillation.
Well, yeah.
synth.
Yeah.
Neural oscillation synth. Okay, I figured it was something like that. Yeah.
One person, two bodies. Yeah, they are clones.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
That's why they're doing.
Is that a Tiger Claws logo in the back?
Yes, and they live in Kabuki. This place that at the beginning we had no idea what it meant, and we were going crazy. Do you remember these images at CD Projekt Red Studio? That one said Kabuki, and we didn't know what it was, and we went crazy.
I don't remember that actually.
So we didn't see this earlier.
MadQueen, you're going to do a deep dive. I'm going to do a really deep dive.
Did we?
Super deep.
What do you think about Melee?
It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell.
Well, I'm going to put a little law in here. Who are the Tiger Claws? The Tiger Claws is a Japanese booster gang. Please don't confuse it with the Yakuza because they have absolutely nothing to do. The only thing they have in common is that they are both Japanese. The Yakuza is a mafia and the Tiger Claws, they are a booster gang, which is not the same. They are thought to be backed up by Arasaka. And this was a rumor on the 2020s, and they are very protective of the Japanese community on Night City. The fact that we saw the Tiger Claws and we saw the dragons in this lovely image of some Chinese celebration that they posted on Twitter. Do you remember? Do you know what image I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. The Chinese
I believe.
dragon?
Sorry.
The one that they posted yesterday with the dragons?
Yes.
Dragon Boat
And
Festival. Yeah.
this poster of the blue dragons and the pink tigers leads me to believe that we're going to see two different factions of Arasaka fighting. No, it's not the Bakafu, the Princess faction and the Steel Dragons, the rebel faction of Arasaka. I believe that they're going to fight in the game. And I'm taking for granted that Alam Smasher is with the Princess faction for sure. But for sure. Because he used to work for Kei Arasaka, so now he works for his daughter.
He's so resilient. He's still alive.
Saburo?
No,
Adam.
Adam. Oh yes, Adam.
And he's
look, this
beefier
is
than
the
ever.
afterlife. This is the bar.
Yeah.
Nice.
The afterlife, yes. Where did you get more footage, Tren? They are on Twitch. We're seeing more footage on Twitch. It's not mine. I didn't play it.
Schwab.
Agreed. I need a katana. You will have a katana.
Yeah, this is.
So
this
yes,
is from the...
Please go on. Go on.
Oh no, I
because
was just saying this.
talk
What
about
we're seeing on the screen right now is on the Game Awards Twitch channel.
Then more lore. I'm going to give you more lore. The character in the left, everybody knows Jackie. Hello, Jackie. First, they said back in the day, in the trailer that we were shown past the 3, where Jackie dies, that most likely this is something that is going to be directly related with a decision we take. So maybe we can avoid him dying. And he used to hang out with a booster gang that is called the Valentinos. And who are the Valentinos? So Valentinos used to be a booster gang, a poster gang that posed after an actor called Rodolfo Valentino, that in the first days of sound films and the last days of silent films, he was like the sex, what's the name of it? The most sexy actor. What, it has a name. Sex star? I can't remember. He was like the sex icon per excellence of cinema. So the Valentinos were a booster gang that their only interest was to flirt with the most attractive people of Night City, and that's it. That's the only thing they did, and they weren't especially dangerous for anybody unless you were married to a bimbo. So after the fourth corporate war, with the reconstruction and the expansion of Night City, one of the problems that Night City had is the lack of police. And this provoked that a lot of booster gangs changed a lot and started to be the guardians of their community. So the Valentinos turned from people that were only interested in flirting into the guardians of the Latino community of Night City. And apparently, Jackie left the Valentinos because it was his mother or his grandmother that didn't want him to go around and dealing with the gang. Am I talking alone?
No, sorry, I was looking
listening.
at the gameplay.
We didn't think you were done.
Yeah. Thought you were still talking, but also there was a lot of comments about the hair in my chat here, and yes, that was very impressive. The hair physics there.
Oh. True. They really upped the game, honestly. Like when it comes to graphics, they look more optimized with light than they were before. Like even the All Foods factory has changed. Did you see that? A couple of snippets where Royce comes out, like the back door has been closed, the garage. Yeah. So I think they changed the location.
Did that look better or worse than the 48 minutes? It was like a 2-second thing. It looked different, I guess. Different.
It looked darker.
I'd have to watch it side by side.
Yeah, it looked a little bit darker.
Even the lighting in each window is like unique. It's not like the same warmth and jeez, it just looks so alive.
I just realized one thing. You have a Times Square marquee. They didn't put it in the other gameplay. It was only a hat with a kiroshi without the name, and now they put the name top of the screen. It's a Times Square marquee.
Oh, nice.
This was one of my favorite cyber when I played Cyberpunk 2020. When you played video games, this kind of thing became common because Times Square is an implant that goes with your kiroshi and that showed you maps and that showed you information that managed the phone calls that you were doing without hands. And I always called the hat of Cyberpunk 2077 the Times Square. And now they put the name. I don't remember them putting it in previous gameplays.
Is that a stock ticker at the bottom right too? If you're a corpo, this is the corpo playthrough, right?
Yeah, it is. We're gonna be able to invest.
I like that.
That's funny. Yeah, I wonder if that plays into the gameplay mechanics or if that's just
Petrochem,
like a little detail.
Arasaka, I guess Arasaka is on a downfall at the moment. And there was one more thing.
Militech? Like attack Arasaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wonder if you can affect the value of the companies in the game somehow. Really change the dynamics, the power dynamics. I wonder if that reflects the power dynamics of the world.
Well, there is a question that a lot of people were asking. What if the end of the game is the 5th corporate war? And it would make it would be funny if the fifth corporate war is between Arasaka and Arasaka. The two different branches of Arasaka fighting the fifth corporate war. That would be very interesting. That's not even a theory, that's a thought.
This soon? In the first game?
Is this real game? Yes, it's real game. What was your question, please, again?
Who, man?
Who? Someone make the question, and I interrupt you to answer.
Oh no, I thought like the fifth corporate war would be, I don't know, maybe too soon for the first game. I'm assuming if they are going to do more sequels to this.
Well, actually, the CEO, the joint CEO of the project, Mr. Adam Kaczynski, said recently that we shall not expect only 2 expansions. As we had 2 expansions of The Witcher 3, we're constantly saying, we're probably 2 expansions. He said, well, maybe there are more. Maybe there are more.
Well, how'd you guys feel about the anime announcement, the Netflix Edge Runners?
Yeah, I'm excited.
It sounded really awesome, and it's from a studio that I like.
Trigger, I've never heard of them.
I have a question because sorry, I interrupted you again. It's something I do all the time. My apologies. Please go on.
No, it's disappointing we have to wait 2 more years for the anime, but
but that's good. They're taking their time. It means like the animation is gonna be nice.
Now, what about the brain dance though? That I was blown away by that.
It's much bigger.
Who was fucking right? Who was fucking right?
But that big?
Right? Repeat that to me.
That deep? Analyze the audio?
Well, can you go around the whole city once you're in that brain dance screen, or is it just?
I doubt it. I think you can only interact with things that the recorder picked up, and so unless you're linked to other recorders somewhere.
So like if you're moving through free space, you'd get an invisible wall or something? Like how would that, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
But, yeah.
Probably. And it would actually, that's one case where an invisible wall would actually make sense in a game.
Well, I think it's going to work more or less like the detective mode in the Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds to me, it had some sort of wall, and if you went outside, you lost the detective mode. It's not like it was a physical wall, but I guess that if you go outside the brain dance, you will go to blackness because this hasn't been recorded. You have only a radius of action of things that have been recorded.
But I imagine there's a limit to how far outside of it you can go. I mean, maybe they just let you walk forever and never find your way back.
Oh, so sorry. I muted you unwillingly. I am so sorry.
I thought the brain dance was just okay. Like, I understand the implications of it, and I think it could be really cool, but the way they showed it just seemed like a kind of like a Karoshi eye scan kind of deal, you know? Like, I think they should have shown a bigger, maybe like a brain dance in an open market or something, and really just go around and check everything out. In an isolated convenience store, it seemed like there was only a handful of things to scan.
Well, I think that was tutorial mode. That's probably the first brain dance that we do.
Okay, fair
and it was showing, you know, that's what she was explaining. Like, here's how you do this, here's how you do that. So I imagine there will be bigger ones.
Yeah.
Well, what about playing lore with braindance? I hope this wasn't a theory. This is a wish, and I've been putting candles to Superman, which is the only deity I believe in. But what about playing lore in using the same game mechanic? Well, for instance, imagine using the same game mechanic to play, to play the lore, somebody should have recorded it. But if you can go back to the fourth, maybe you can find out what exactly and in detail what happened to Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. It would be really cool if you could use this mechanic to explore the history of the world. Now, when did brain dance become technology? Like, when was it invented? Mad Queen
In 2005, Braindance, it was parallel to the invention of the net. The way of working is quite similar because it's you plug yourself, you use an interface plug to plug yourself into the net and to plug yourself in Braindance.
Okay, so it was around during the Fourth Corporate War and all of
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah, so,
It was already quite popular.
That's awesome. I wonder if you can like play as Johnny Silverhand for
they
part of
said-
it, like in the
Well,
past.
I think that if you go back, you will play as a member of the Black Ops team and not the Silverhand. Because if you play a Silverhand, you can't see him.
Right, but now here's another question: could they be? Could you have free play in a Braindance? Because what they showed was just okay. There's a preset recording. You're not really in control of the character. You're just sort of experiencing the recording, and then you can pull out into sort of that out of body mode and look around. But I wonder if there's like a modified mode where you can play as a character and interact, like where they turn it into a simulation. Is that something in Cyberpunk lore? Is that something they
Yes.
could add in?
Yes, because you have in one hand this kind of Braindance that is like a film and you only see it, and then you also have video games that are interactive and are
Okay.
in Braindance format.
So yeah. So if one of the Black Ops guys from the Fourth Corporate War recorded it, was wearing a recorder, then you could take that and you could modify it into like a simulation, an interactive simulation. That'd be really awesome.
Well, it was said in the law. Well, first, in Cyberpunk Red, when the core rulebook is out, we're going to learn a lot of things about the Fourth that haven't been explained yet. So we're not only going to have new law of what happened after the Fourth, but also during the Fourth. And one of the things that we learned from the Jumpstart kit is that the President of the United States had spies on Militech. So maybe someone was recording to inform the President Elizabeth Kress. This could be the environment to create a Braindance about it.
And it makes sense, like from a lore perspective and history perspective. But I mean,
Not only that, they said that the chip belonged to Arasaka.
oh god, we're gonna have Arasaka on our back again. God damn it. But they went really deep, like with just how we're gonna be able to find different info, going from like Victor. And I mean, if we have lore about Victor, I'm sure we're gonna have lore about maybe even Adam Smasher and Johnny, Morgan Blackhand, who knows. Like, yeah, Morgan, but...
If Adam Smasher is in the game, I have no proof but no doubt either that the Blackhand is going to be in the game.
Yeah.
What I have doubts is Anastasia Lucchesi is going to be in the game. Anastasia Lucchesi, for those who don't know, is the granddaughter of Antonio Lucchesi, who was the co-founder of Militech, and she was the most deadly of Militech's operatives. And she was the right hand of Morgan Blackhand during the Fourth Corporate War.
I mean, Adam has to say what happened with Morgan. Didn't they jump? They jumped, right? They jumped out from the window.
It is not clear. It is not clear what happened because they were fighting when when the mini nuke exploded, and the buildings were starting to fall because they were in the top of the buildings. The nuke was a mini nuke, and it exploded in the center. So the buildings were falling, and the Militech operatives were being evacuated with a Militech AV. But what happened to Adam Smasher and Blackhand is not known.
Oh, well, we know what happened with
Oh,
Adam.
wait. IGN.
What IGN? Some are also saying there are some leaks about fighting. No, it's just probably the gameplay you saw. No.
There's like that Arasaka mega building. That thing was
Pavel
huge.
Sasko is live in IGN.
Who?
Pavel Sasko.
IGN?
IGN. Twitch IGN.
Can we even watch that?
Yeah, I think it'll get claimed now.
Yeah, it's gonna get claimed. It's IGN.
I'm going to mute you guys. My apologies.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
I think I'm gonna dip here and start working on some of these videos. There's a lot to go over, so you guys have a lovely rest of the day.
All right, you too, guys. It's been fun.
It's been amazing, actually, and only to know that in a couple of weeks we're getting a second episode.
Oh, they already confirmed a couple weeks?
Yes.
I must have missed that.
Yes, second episode in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did they give an actual day?
Nope. Holly just said in the end, we'll see you in the next couple of weeks with a second episode, and I guess they're going to cover like parts of.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be a constant thing.
That's close. That's way more frequent than I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like a once a month thing.
Oh no, that's why I'm happy so much.
Dope. All right, guys, take it easy.
All right.
See you guys.
See ya. Now let's see. All right, guys, we're gonna also dip out here. It's been a really fun stream. Yeah, so to basically sum up why I was happy because of the gameplay. I received the MP4 files, and that makes my life easy, because otherwise I would have to go and search every single clip from every single stream. Then I would have to go to mine. And on the plus side, I can provide you some really good gameplay in the background, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, listen, I'll be dipping out now. Skill Up is probably showing some gameplay. I cannot actually watch his gameplay. I'll check out what's happened here and see what's what, and I'll start working on my video. Tomorrow I'm going to release a full-on analysis of the entire gameplay. Like, we're gonna go through every little single thing. I'll make the video longer, but I'll try to put as much info as possible there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's been wild. It's been just we saw a lot, and the next couple of weeks we're actually getting more. I mean, the second episode of the Night City Wire, and I guess that's gonna be fun. We had the anime, which is coming out in 2022. Yeah, it's a lot. And thank you everyone for stopping by. It was truly an amazing stream, and I couldn't be happier. But we have a bunch of videos to do from now on, and you can expect it on my channel. So subscribe down below if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter and Discord. And as always, stay classy, everyone. And I'll talk to you guys next time, and very soon, actually. Bye-bye.